let's talk about Charitable Supplemental Needs Trusts and the use in a planning for Medicaid. Now, first and foremost, you have to understand this is a gift to the trust, whether you assign income or you assign resources. And when I say resources, it's anything from a house to, and it just depends on, it depends upon the, what we're trying to accomplish. Now, first and foremost, since it is a gift, it is subject to the look back period for nursing home care. So if you're going to use this trust, it's not the greatest vehicle to use if you're going to go into a nursing home. Now, why is this trust such a phenomenal tool to age in place? Because the look back provisions aren't there. They're very liberal. So if you assign excess income, you assign potentially excess resources to this Charitable Supplemental Needs Trust, and they're found, and any competent attorney or advisor in this market can help direct you towards them. You may be eligible for Medicaid in as short as 30 days. What this trust does is it's designed to basically supplement your needs, not anybody else's needs, you as the beneficiary and potentially as a spouse in certain trust, right? For the rest of your lives. That's a very important phrase also, because it's your lives, not after you die. So after you die, ultimately, the beneficiary is a charity. And you have to understand that. That's very important. And it's also very important that you understand the time frame here. But now let's talk about while you are alive and supplementing your needs. The guidelines are fairly liberal. You can't pay for everything necessarily from the trust, but you make a request to the trustee to pay your taxes, to pay your caregiver, to pay, for food, to pay for some tremendous amounts of items. Meanwhile, you are eligible for Medicaid and the services, the home care services provided by Medicaid. So you may not be paying for 24-hour care at home. You may only be paying, for a small amount of care, depending upon what you qualify under the Medicaid guidelines for the care at home. Now, I emphasized something a minute or two ago about when you are alive. Originally, when this planning concept took place, trustees were writing checks for final expenses. Recently, there were rulings that basically said no. The day you die is when the charity becomes the beneficiary and basically takes over the money.